So today we're going to be cooking something that's very traditional to Newfoundland and to most of the Atlantic provinces. It's not found on land, it's found offshore. It's snow crab. So we are very lucky, very privileged to be living in a province where we have access to fresh seafood. Now, I got to be careful I don't get pinched, but pick these up today. So I've had them now for about 3 hours, so they need to go in water very soon because they're not the most liveliest right now. They were when I actually picked them up. They are beautiful. Let's get them over there. Some beautiful snow crab. So it's about $7.50 a pound. So it's not too bad at all. So we're going to get those in the water. So we got to get our water boiling. So over on the stove, I'll show you a little secret about this stove where you can get your water boiling a lot quicker. So we got the fire roaring pretty good. So we're going to use this tool. As you can see, these circles right here can be removed. Now this one's starting to get worn out, this tool right here, because it's getting very difficult to pick up the circle. And I don't know if they're supposed to be, because it looks like it's broke off. I don't know how well you can see it really shiny there, so you know it's definitely broke off. If there's actually a little lip, because it's getting harder and harder to pick this guy up. So let's get it lifted up. Fingers underneath, pick it up. You can actually see the flame. And that's how we're going to cook this a lot quicker. Put the pot right over that flame. And it's going to get this water boiling very quick. Soon needs to be cleaned out again. There we go. So let's get the water boiling, get our crab put in. And I think I'm going to use Dad's rock salt. It's getting a little small very quickly, but we're going to be using his rock salt. So let's get that in the water right now. So let's get the salt. Very good. Look at that beautiful salt coming off. Get that in the water. So Dad said he's getting low on his rock salt. Definitely is. I got a piece in the apartment that I'm going to bring out. They're much bigger than this. He claims he's missing a piece. It's not the piece he's missing, it's the piece he gave me when he came home, because he picked this up off the ground after it hit him in the head. Dad was actually working in a mine shaft. They were actually developing and putting down the mine shaft when he heard something from above come loose. So he actually moved some of his workers out of the way, and he pushed one guy out of the way, and unfortunately he got hit in the head with a big piece of rock salt. So I actually brought home some of the pieces. It's definitely been a real good help. It wasn't good help for him when it hit him. It actually knocked him out, tore up his face, side of his head. So it hit him pretty hard. But he got his workers out of the way, and I guess minimum damage to himself. He definitely had a concussion, severe nightmares, throwing up. It hit him pretty hard. But it is heavy, very heavy. And this was much larger when it came down, and it broke into pieces when it landed. So managed to bring back some rock salt from an injury that he received in a mine shaft. So now we're going to add the crab. They're not very lively right now, but that's okay. Going into the water. The next one in. Legs in. And the final one, taking a bath. Down there. There we go. all the way down. Fully covered. We got this bucket to put our scraps because it's going to be for beer bait. We're going to set the timer for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to check it. It should be ready to go. Let's take a look. See, is the lobster ready? Sorry. See, is the crab ready? We're going to take a look. We're going to see, is this ready? Might have to be in there a bit longer because the stove is a little different when it comes to, we're going to break off a leg. When it comes to boiling, break off a leg up there. Let's see how it is. Putting back down. There we go. So we're going to give this a try. Let's take a look. So far, so good. Oh, that's perfect. Is that hot? It's good. That's perfect. That is perfect. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is perfect. Look at that. Came right out nicely. We don't want it to overcook. Look at that. Might not pull out this way perfectly, but there you go. That is ready, guys. That is ready. Let's go and take it out. Let's go and take this out. Let's get it off the flame. Let's get some gloves on. Let's pull this off. Let's get our circle for a flame back. There you go. Let's start taking this up. I'm going to put it over here away from the door. I don't want water coming in on the glass. I don't want to break that glass door. Let's take up our crab. I might have a few times called crab lobster throughout the video. Look at that. That is beautiful. Look at that. That's absolutely beautiful. Look at that. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. So again, we're going to be putting everything in that bucket. Let's get another claw off. Absolutely amazing to be able to have this crab. Look at that. Came off absolutely perfect. That one didn't, but you know what? Not going to get them all. Scissors would be great, but we can't find our scissors out here. I'm going to put that down there for after. Now, a nice big snow crab claw. She didn't give it to me that time. That's okay. That's okay. Nothing wrong with having to scoop it out. So what one was we picking at? This one right here. Let's see what's underneath. Oh. See what's underneath the shell. Look at that. Nice. Very nice. Very tasty. Very hot. And there is lots of ooh. Keep some of that for the beer bait. Keep that down there. Break some of that off. Stick that down there. The body is very hot right now, so we're just going to let that cool while we pick at the legs. Should have cracked that one first. So years ago, I worked in a crab plant in New Brunswick. Is it going to give it to me? No, probably not. Oh, it did. In New Brunswick. Worked there for quite a few years. Enjoyed it. And I worked different places. Ooh, come on. Around the plant. Crab plant. Also worked in a lobster plant. Also worked in a smoke plant. So there we go. Very tender meat. So one spot I worked was called the Ringers. And you add these metal rollers in front of you that went around, and what you did, the legs will be cut off. So you'd have, both pieces, both ends cut off, and you take the ringer, take the crab, put it next to the rollers, and it would draw the crab shell in, pressing it down, squeezing out the meat, and the full leg would come out into your hand. There we go. There's also a blue string above the rollers, the ringers they called it. That was for when you got your fingers nipped. When the rollers decide to take your fingers with the shell, pull on that and it would stop the rollers. So I wasn't that fast on that machine. Some of the women that was there, they've been there for 30 years, 40 years, and they were extremely fast. So you got bonuses on that machine as well. You got your wage plus the bonus for how fast you were. So every tray that you did was weighed, and the weight was put into your name. And at the end of the week, it would tally up, how many pounds you did on the ringers, and based on that would be a bonus you will receive based on how many pounds of crab you're able to produce. I wasn't that fast, and I would only go on there the odd time. I was mostly in the freezer department, in the production department. We would box the crab, clean it, hose it down, box it, and that was the department that I usually worked in. So when they didn't have a lot of work there, I would go over on the ringers. It's a pretty good job. I did it for quite a few years. There we go. Look at that. It's all meat. We're down to our last crab, and I'm going to savor the taste of this one. The salt in the water brings out that flavor, that sweetness. Oh, snow crab is incredible. $7.50 a pound right here in Newfoundland, fished offshore. Nothing better than fresh seafood. And we get it for a great deal compared to what a lot of people would pay in a restaurant for a snow crab. Pretty expensive. But we are privileged of where we live and what we can get from the water, from the land. This was incredible feed. But if you enjoyed this video, check out my lobster video from last year, right over there, because in a couple weeks, we're going to be having fresh lobster. And we're also going to do a video of that one as well. And really hope you enjoyed a little bit of Newfoundland seafood. And we'll see you in our next video.